I think it's supposed to be like a beautiful balance.
It is.
You know, like
I know that's what you're gonna say, but to other girls, especially here in the United States,
Some
they
are
want
different.
you to pay for the meal.
they want
You're
you
a
to
guy,
pay for all of
you
that.
go first date, second date. The important is you pay.
You know what? I'll be honest. There was one day, there was one date where I met somebody, and I was not attracted at all.
Yeah.
I was literally trying to get out of the date. You know. So I basically, when we went out to dinner, I got something. I mean, I asked her like, "What do you want to eat?" And then she picked something, but I picked something very, very cheap. Like for myself, really cheap because I didn't want to spend much money. You know. And when I remember she asked me like, "Aren't you hungry?" I said, "I'm not that hungry. I already ate." I just want to spend the money.
Now there's a double standard with being skinny in person because it's like, oh, I guess you make your life better, whatever. But for me, it's just all
Oh
negative.
my gosh. Hello everybody, how you guys doing today?
Hold on.
Another group chat. We're starting with a new group chat. All right, guys. What are we going to talk about today? What is the topic? Baby love, do you know the topic? What is the topic?
Oh, dating app. Are they good or bad?
Are they good or bad? I don't know. What do you think, Chino? Are they good or bad?
Oh man, speaking from my experience, they mostly bad because meeting someone online because I'm hearing impaired. I don't always go out. I need to hear people, so online is better. I can read text, whatever it is. It's everything that's online. It's mostly bad because they're catfishing.
The catfishing?
Yeah, someone not looking like their pictures. In person, they look different. If you're skinny online but big in person, that's catfishing to me. Or opposite. If you're big online, skinny in person, it's still catfishing. I don't know
It's
who
like
you
you
are.
have to. So basically, the catfishing is like no matter, like if you have a certain image on a certain image,
Right.
and the person looks different, then that's basically catfishing.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
it's fake. It's just being fake. Now there's a double standard with being skinny in person because it's like, oh, I guess you make your life better, whatever. But for me, it's just all
Oh
negative.
my gosh.
All negative.
Yeah. What do you think, baby? What was your experience? What do you think?
Well, I had a bad experience too. But when you first time did the online thing, of course you were excited. You think
Yeah.
that you're gonna meet or find someone right away, but I struggled too to find someone.
Yeah.
But for me, it can be good because I met baby love through online, through online,
baby.
dating app. But you just have to be careful because there's online scam, like Chino said, catfishing. You just have to be careful. And because I have a busy life, I don't have no options. I gotta go online and meet new people. But yeah, it can be good and bad.
Yeah, I also gotta say, when it comes to like the catfishing, because I used to go, like before I met Baby Love, I was on Tinder, I was on Bumble, and I have seen like many pictures where I was like, it's not them. It cannot be,
Right.
It cannot be. And I actually went on a couple of dates. I went on a couple of dates, and I remember one person, I forgot, totally different. Like in the picture, she was like very like skinny, but when I saw her in person, he was like really overweight.
Right.
And I still remember we were meeting at a park, and I was looking for her, couldn't find her, and then eventually I met her, and she was like nothing then on the picture.
Okay.
And I wonder why they do that, why they make themselves look different, and because eventually they're gonna find out anyway. Like maybe on the picture is okay, but as soon as you go on the date, the person looks different. I mean, the person's going to be disappointed.
Right.
So why would you even do that?
You're misleading.
Yeah, you're misleading, and then you may get the swipe. You may get the swipe, but then once you actually meet the person, maybe you do a video chat or something like that, and they see it. Whoa, what the heck is that? And then you lose the person. You lose the person.
But of course, like when you talk online or you exchange phone numbers, some girls, because they're not really attractive, what they do, the strategy is them being nice.
They make it like
so sweet.
that big
so
filter.
Yeah. So like
Filter.
the guy was, fell in love to this girl, and when you guys meet in person, the guy sometimes he said, "It's okay. She's so nice. I don't care about the physical appearance."
But not many people do that.
I know, but
Like some people, but not everybody does that. Right?
that can make sense, right?
Like right off red flags, like lit red flags go when you shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's just that. I mean, all I'm saying is that it is very important. Like, this is the thing. If you really present yourself exactly who you are, then what's going to happen is when you do get a swipe, I mean, if you look very, but if let's say, for example, you look attractive, maybe you're very overweight or you're very unattractive, right? And all of a sudden, you post just like you are. You may not get many swipes, but if you do get a swipe, then you know exactly they like you for who you are.
Exactly.
And you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I second that motion.
What do you think, Chino? I mean, that's my opinion.
Well, the girls don't think that way, because we know that men are like pretty girls. So I think that's why women do that, because I think they accept that it's okay. I'm just like playing with them, and I don't care if if it's catfishing or what, but I'm just like, doing this, because I know if they see me ugly on the picture, then they're not gonna swipe right.
Okay, but like I said before, if you make yourself more I mean, I don't think anybody can make you more pretty than you really are, baby love. But if you make yourself prettier than who you are, and you do get a swipe, like I said, what happens is that if they meet you in person, there's a high chance that they're gonna drop you like a rock, because they say you don't look like the picture. You don't look like the picture. That's what they think.
I never had that problem, like a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look different. I'm always the way I am in my pictures. Women, on the other hand, from my point of view.
Yeah. The other,
I think women don't. This is my opinion on the outside looking in. Women doesn't have a problem meeting men as they come like at picture, because it's a double standard. Women, men come to women. So
most of the time the women that get most of the swipes. They probably get like as soon as they post a picture, they get like freaking 1,000 swipes in one day. Yeah. Especially if they're like especially if they're very attractive, they get like a lot of swipes.
Yeah.
But most of the guys, I believe, when they swipe, they're swiping so many women at the same time that they're probably not even gonna notice you. They just swipe. That's what I think. But let's talk about the good things. What are the good things about the dating, like the dating apps? I mean, can you actually find some? Can you guys actually find some good people? I mean, we found each other, but I'm saying in general, is there a chance to find good people?
It may be a small chance, but it's a chance. Nonetheless, you just gotta take it. You just gotta take it. You gotta keep. If you really want someone in your life that bad, you just gotta stay
that
in,
bad.
I mean, you just gotta stay in the dating game. You just gotta stay in.
You gotta basically keep going until you beat someone.
Yeah.
But I think what's important is based on my personal experience. When I personally was dating, if I really like somebody, before I actually look for somebody else, I first met the person and see if I like the person, go on a date. And if it doesn't work out, then I would continue swiping. But if it does work out, I would just wait and just keep dating over and over again and see how it works. That's how I think it should be done.
That's how
you know. And when I met Baby Love, for example, I swiped, I saw Baby Love, and I think I called you first. Mm-hmm. I called you first, and then we video texted, and I saw her for the first time. I really liked Baby Love. She was so cute, you know. And at that point, I stopped swiping because I wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
You know, and we were basically going back and forth, you know, talking on the phone. You know, we were talking on the phone, stuff like that, until eventually we met in person. That was like after a month or so, right, baby?
Yeah,
what do you think?
But I was only like 130 pounds when we met. But right now I'm big.
Yeah, but it's still okay. That's still okay. What do you think, Gina? What do you think?
I mean, I still regurgitate the same points. You know, dating with the bad. It's just bad. I'm glad I'm not on there anymore. Mm-hmm. After this is the 10th year with my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we getting close to marriage soon.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
Ah.
When are you gonna get married?
Yeah, we just got to get things in place first because we.
But you're already engaged, right?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, we engaged too, right, Baby Love?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. That happened back in the early springtime. We went to the cruise ship. Mm-hmm. Went on a cruise ship and it was nice. It was beautiful. It was very beautiful. But anyway, let's go back to the dating apps really quickly, okay? So I personally think that if you guys, talking to the audience right now, if you guys, you know, want to meet somebody, dating apps are a good tool, especially in nowadays, because we're living in a society where people don't like to go out there anymore and meet people. Mm-hmm. They want to do everything convenient, everything on their phone, because it's just much more convenient. Yeah. So in that case, go on a dating app, but be careful because there are a lot of scammers out there. There are a lot of catfish out there where people pretend to look like this and look totally different. Or maybe they want to date you for a whole different other reason.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe not because they want to date you, or maybe because they want to take advantage of you. Maybe they're trying to, you know, break into your home because they'll say, we're going to go on a date. You want to come to my place. Maybe they just want to have sex with you. Maybe they want to rape you. You got to be careful, okay? You really got to be careful. So when you actually date somebody, you also have to look at the profile. I think it's very important.
Don't rush.
Yeah, look at the profile and see what's written on there. You know, how old is the profile? Sometimes it's like very new. You can see how old the profile is. It's very new, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, if it's an old profile, I'll be, you know, like, oh, okay, old profile. So why he's still single? You know, can meet someone.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
I've been thinking old profile. If you got a lot of pictures, just longevity in it. I think it's, in my opinion, authentic. So if a profile is made like 1 year later.
Yes.
6 months ago.
I
don't know.
I think the other thing that you have to be careful is that because that's one thing I did notice. I did notice that I would see something because you can save your favorites. You can save, you know, and you can go back and visit that profile again and again. And one thing that I noticed was that sometimes I see the same person, but they have changed the profile picture, and they change it again. And I noticed that I remember one person always a different picture, like every week or so, a different picture, maybe every day, sometimes every 2 days. And what I think is that those people are very insecure. They maybe don't get anybody, and they keep changing because they're not satisfied. So you got to be careful with those as well.
I agree.
Right, Gino? What do you think, Gino?
Personally, I tend to change my profile picture according to like every 5 years or so to show what I look like later on. I like in the beginning in 2014, I used to be so skinny, like super skinny. Now 10 years later, I'm bigger. So I take pictures and post it every 5 to 10 years. Especially my profile picture. I just recently changed it. I'm in the suit.
Oh, okay.
Currently, it's current. All my profile pictures are current. That's what I think it should be, personally.
So you keep it the same.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah, like
I did notice.
progress.
I did notice it on your Facebook. You always have the same picture, and you have the same picture for like freaking. I don't know. As long as I remember, you get the same picture.
Yeah, because I don't change much. Other than hair growing, I still look the same. So if I take another picture, different shirt, I'm still the same person.
Right.
So
I think what is important is that you really you keep the profile current. So if you have your picture up there for a long time, and you have your profile for like a whole year.
Yeah.
After a year, you change and you start look different. Yeah. So you do have to update so that when people actually see you, they're not gonna be like, that's not you. You gained like 3 pounds or 10 pounds or whatever, you know. Yeah. So I think you should keep your profile picture current. That's very important. It's on the dating side. Yeah. Keep your profile picture current, because then when you do find somebody, they're not going to be disappointed or think that you're a catfish guy.
Right.
You know.
That's it.
Right. That's my opinion.
Okay.
You know. But like I said, those are my opinion. I think this is very important that you guys do. Like when you date somebody, keep your profile current. Yeah. Be careful with scammers. Be careful with catfishing. You know, if you see a profile that's like very new, you know, be careful with that as well. It's very good to read the description of the profile. And if you do get the phone number, do not go ahead and meet the person right away. But go ahead and call them first. You want to have an actual phone call. Yes. And better than that, you want a video chat. You want to see if the person that you see on the picture looks just like the person that you video chatting. Uh-huh. So I would recommend you video chat first, so you know exactly this is the person that's on the same as on the picture. I'm not going to be catfish. So now we can go ahead and we can date.
Yeah, and then you call the person in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening to make sure that
3 times
he's not married.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You want to keep checking, because sometimes there are people out there, they're on the dating side because they're just tired of their wives. They're tired of their girlfriend.
It's not that. They just want side
there are people out there, I'm telling you, they are cheating. So that's why when Baby said that you want to keep checking, that's true. Yeah. You want to check, because sometimes those people, especially men, they're not out there to date. They're just out there to have a little quickie, and they want to cheat on their wives. So you want to make sure that the person that you're dating, like Baby said, is not married.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you something, okay?
Okay.
Like, I remember when I was like dating and we met. I saw his car, you know, and I see 2 baby car seats.
Baby car seat? Oh, you were dating? You were dating somebody? You saw 2 babies?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
2 car seats. And okay, and he's a boy. He didn't say anything about it. He just pretend like, you know. I just pretend I didn't see it, and I said, you know, I'm not gonna see this person again.
Oh my God.
Hey, you can't say nothing. Should have said something.
Yeah, and you know, like when you go out, it's a red flag if the person is, you know, like not willing to pay, you know, your meal, like when you go out for for lunch. Oh yeah,
that's also very important that you know, when you go out. And it is supposed to be the man who takes care of the woman. At least at the beginning, it's very important. You know, you want to show you're a gentleman. You want to take the woman out. Yes. You as a man, you gotta pay.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta pay for the date. But then down the line, I mean, it's a balance. It's a balance, right? What do you think?
I'm traditional, so I pay for the first date. I pay at least up to 3 dates, maybe more, depends on the woman. And
then the woman got to pay.
with my girl, there was the next month after a month of dating, I'm like, hey babe, I can't really take you out on a date. I don't have money right now. She offered.
Oh, okay.
After many times with me paying, so I know after she did that, I know she's not with me for any financial reason or whatever. So I know we on the same level. Like she just want me for me, and I want her for her.
Yeah.
So
There's
no hidden agenda, especially when it comes to finances, which is like the top 3 causes of.
And you know what? I think that honestly, at the end of the day, it's not going to boil down to the money anymore. It's really like you care about the other person. Yeah. You want to spend time with her, and you don't really care who pays because you love each other.
Right.
And you don't care if you pay or they pay. I think it's supposed to be like a beautiful balance.
It is.
You know? Like
I know that's what you're gonna say, but to other girls, especially here in the United States,
Some
they
are different.
want you to pay for the meal.
They want you to pay for all of
you
that.
go first date, second date. The important is you pay. But for me, I feel sorry about the guy. Especially if I don't like the guy in person, and then you pay for it, I'll offer. I said,
right.
"Boy,
Especially
we can just get coffee."
right, especially if they pay
Like,
for it and then you leave them anyway.
If I don't like the guy, I don't want to spend. Don't want him to spend the money.
Okay.
I guess
Just keep it.
Let's go get coffee. I don't feel bad.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
She feel bad. Most women don't.
right. That's actually a very smart idea because if you know what, I'll be honest. There was one date where I met somebody and I was not attracted at all.
Yeah.
I was literally trying to get out of the date. So I basically, when we went out to dinner, I got something. I mean, I asked her, like, what do you want to eat? And then she picked something, but I picked something very, very cheap. Like for myself, really cheap because I didn't want to spend much money, And when I remember she asked me, like, aren't you hungry? I said, I'm not that hungry. I already ate. I just wanted to spend the money. I said, I didn't want to spend the money. So I was, because honestly, if you're not really, you got to be honest. If you're really not attractive, then be honest and just, I mean, for me, I wasn't like telling right in the face, hey, it's not going to go anywhere. Let's just keep up. Let's save our money and let's just go home.
I guess I'm different. I'm blunt. I was just, before I don't do that. I don't go on a date with someone I'm not attracted to. It's like this. If a profile picture is just, okay, you look good, then I need to see video of you or whatever.
Right.
If you don't got no video, or you do got a video and I see you still not the same, no date. No date at all. That's just me.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you don't see any pictures, no form, don't go out on a date at all. Hello? Like if you don't know who that is, like I said, you don't know who it is. You want to make sure you text the person, you call the person, but definitely I would highly recommend, like I said before, you video chat before you even go on a date.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'll be honest, sometimes I did go on a date and I had no chance to video chat. And those were the ones where I was either like, oh my gosh, what the heck,
Yeah.
Or sometimes I was very surprised and the person looked just like on the picture.
Right.
Maybe even better,
Yeah.
So
with this day and age, there's no excuses. Everybody got the phones. 2024 finna go 2025.
There's no excuse. I agree.
Phones, videos, some kind of video software like video calling.
We can always call and video chat. There's no excuses. Let's say if somebody makes an excuse and says I cannot, then something is wrong.
Yes.
Something is wrong, and that they're either catfishing or they don't look like they are, or they're ashamed of themselves. Whatever the reason is.
Yeah.
Don't even go any further and just move on and swipe again.
Yes.
Find somebody else.
Yes.
My baby?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right, so we all agree. So, I guess that's, guys. If you have any comments, what do you think? What we discussed? If you missed something, in general, altogether, dating is a good tool. Dating apps are a good tool. Should definitely try it out. But there's nothing wrong with going out and doing the old school way too. But nowadays, if you go out there and you meet somebody and say, hey, I would love to get to know you, they think right away you're a creep, you know?
Yeah.
Or something is wrong. So we're not living in this age. I think we're living in a modern age.
Yeah.
You know, we basically have to do that nowadays. Welcome to the 21st century.
Yeah. Most women, when they meet a guy, creep or attract. That's where I see it.
Creep
If
or attract, yeah.
If a woman sees someone they like, it tend to go further. If not, they tend to like, oh, you're a creep.
All right. Yeah, I actually made a video about that. You know, you're a creep. You know, made a video about that. All right.
Nice topic.
All right, guys. Any comments, let us know. But we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Innocent love.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Innocent